Man, I forgot he dies that easily. I must be losing my touch. I thought that this was a two-part. Oh, wait. Ah, damn it. I was hoping my mind was playing tricks on me. I was right. This is a two-part boss battle. Ah! Good morning, everybody. We are here with the next episode of Resident Evil 4. I am going to warn you all now. This will most likely be one of my shorter videos because we have a boss fight coming up, as I alluded to last time. Well, it's a two-part boss fight for one, and also there is like one, if I remember right, there is one typewriter between this current section we're about to do and the next section. And the next section is going to be another long boss section, so okay, hold on. I'm trying to. Alright, give me a second, guys. OBS recently had an update, so I'm trying to figure out how to get my my projector open. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, folks. Again, and when I like OBS, but as with many other programs, I hate when the updates come out and they feel the need to change around certain things that I don't want them to change. Like, this is just a little tour into how I record videos, but when I record OBS, or when I use OBS to record, you have the option of taking whatever screen you're trying to record and putting it on top of your main screen. So like right now, I technically have two screens back to back showing the same game. And some of you guys who were around in the early days knows that I have my webcam angled in a way so that you could see the second screen. And it was my way of showing you guys that, hey, I don't fake my gameplay. But yeah, so I bring that up because now whenever I'm recording something off a console, I just have it displayed on my main computer monitor. For one, so I can have the best quality viewing possible. And two, because in the old days, I had the camera here, but my console gameplay was all displayed on this monitor. So most of the time when I was playing the game, you guys see me angled like this. And it was super awkward, so then I found out I can just display gameplay on here. But now we are at one of the most infamous boss battles in the game. Not even the game, but probably also the series. And I wanted to give this whole section its own video because depending on, you know, how good you are, this part can go on for a little bit. And you know what? I gave them crap for giving him a tracking device that was clearly super obvious. But the fact that the game even acknowledges that something blinking like that would clearly be noticed, I'm glad the game does that. Here he is. If I remember right from some of the old lore that's hidden in this game, I think this creature is supposed to be referred to as the U3. Alright. Give away. Really? Normally it only takes one of those to send you away. There we go. Alright, so the goal is there are 3 sections to this chase. Oh crap. Man, that's the fastest time he's ever shown back up. Get off me, bitch! Alright, so as I was saying, there are 3 sections to this, and in each section you have these 2 buttons you have to hit. No, I'm good. Stick with the shotgun for now. Whew. See, that's the other button on the other side. So we got. Ooh, that was close. But yeah, this is honestly, it's pretty terrifying, don't get me wrong. Ah! But as long as you pay attention to the prompts. There we go. And listen out for his footsteps. Because sometimes he will just jump down. Whew. Yeah, he will just immediately jump down to attack you, or he'll attack you from above, so you gotta be prepared to dodge. Alright, now that I hit both buttons, I have to rush to the red door, because if I don't, the platform will drop from underneath me and kill me. Ooh! Alright. That's the first section. Now this, like I said, this can be quite stress-inducing, especially when you have to run around. And also, now that we got into the second maze, the paths are going to be a lot harder to get through. Because as you guys seen, I have to sometimes hit these green buttons to drop the shutters or to open up shutters, and they can always be in some interesting places. And sometimes I have to loop around to a different section of the maze just so I can get to another button. Yeah. This thing's actually pretty effective, because you can't just run around the corners to avoid it either, because its tentacle will give an insane reach. And more often than not, when, oh god, more often than not, when it comes around the corner, it will try to tentacle grab you as it's looping around. Just go away already. Oh my god. You can't really kill it in this section either. All you can do is like keep shooting it until it finally runs away. Thank you. It took so long for it to finally leave. There we go. Aha! Button number 2. Alright, let's go. Ooh, TMP ammo, I'm dead. Ah! Oh, Jesus Christ. Stop doing that! Alright, this is actually the easiest part of the maze, because the first button's right here. It's just that the hard part comes in because of that. Back off! Okay. Whew. Ah! Back off already. Alright, I do remember where I have to go now though. But because of how this maze is structured, I literally have to go to the back of the maze, then work my way back to the front of it. Let's do the full health. Alright, for now this tunnel is the safe area for you, but you will not always be safe in there. Eventually the U3 will get tired of you camping out in the tunnel, and will start stabbing you from the top of the tunnel using its little pincers, so yes, you are safe in the tunnel, but not forever, so don't abuse it. The second I hit this button, I think he's gonna come back out. Alright. Now we just gotta get out of here for the rig drops. Thankfully we have this convenient tunnel. Oh! And of course it jumps down as soon as I get to the door. Woohoo! Ah. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All went perfectly well. Man, I forgot he dies that easily. I must be losing my touch. I thought that this was a two-part. Oh, wait. Ah, damn it. I was hoping my mind was playing tricks on me. I was right. This is a two-part boss battle. Ah! Fuck you. Eat Magnum, bitch. I'm just gonna keep on loading on you. No, I wanted to use my flame. Yes, there we go. Take this out and reload. Back off! I said back off! You're gonna keep getting domed if you keep coming up on me. Reload. Come on! Are you not gonna go on the ground? Am I just gonna really get away with just doing this the whole time? No freaking way. He's still coming. I mean, I know I haven't upgraded this thing or anything. Okay, that's the end of stage 1. Now he's gonna start going underground and shit. Yep, there it goes. Alright. You know, it's been such a long time, but this feels like a trap that I would have seen in Darksiders. Come on. Man, I forgot all these leaping attacks that it gets. Okay. I could use a full heal. No, I'm gonna get a full heal again soon anyway, so might as well. And look at that! My health is so close to being full. Or at max, it's insane. But what do I want to use next? I'm already close up to it anyway. Alright, back underground it goes. Alright, these last few magnum shots should be enough to take it out. I just need to wait for it to come back up again. Here! I wasn't even aiming for the barrel, but I'm kind of glad that I hit it. Alright. That did not last nearly as long. Because look, I brought it up before. I played this game so many times, so I was already well aware of the switches and what I had to do to complete that section. It's normally this part that takes the longest. But, you know, after playing the game for so many years, my strategy is basically saving up all my magnum ammo specifically for this boss fight. And I thankfully also had a ton of flare grenades, or incendiary grenades as they're referred to, so I had no problem just spamming a ton of those and getting rid of them. But give me a second, let me check the timer. I know we haven't been recording for too long, but I still need to check. I'll be right back. Alright. 11 minutes. I wanted to at least get the video up to 10 minutes long. And I didn't want to give you guys a very short video on Friday. That would feel unfair. But also, I respect your guys' time a lot. And I'm very well aware that, like I said, we have 2 boss sections back to back. And I didn't want to overload the video with 2 long sections. Especially the second boss, because that can go on for a little bit, depending on which method that you use. And this is your way back over to the previous area. Because remember, the only way, the way we got through here before, we basically dropped that original pathway down into the chasm. So we have to use this little, it's not an elevator, it's more like a ski lift, because it goes left to right. It goes horizontal, not vertical. No, a ski lift goes vertical. What am I thinking of? It's one of those horizontal ski lifts. That's what I should have said. Okay, this always confused me as a kid, because the game starts with you facing this way. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Because normally the game faces you in the direction where you came in. Or it starts you off in the direction where you left off. It's weird. I know what I'm trying to say, but the words aren't coming out correctly. Okay. Where are we now? Oh, right. No, I know where we are. Okay, I really don't have to go down there. I can just do this. I know that didn't kill all of them, but it did kill a good amount. No. No. Alright. That should be it. Could be wrong. Oh. No, I think I got them all. Yeah, okay. I got them all. Yeah, that section is insanely easy because thankfully they put all these explosive barrels in conveniently the perfect places so that everybody except for maybe one guy will blow up. Let me make sure I check over here. Little herb. I didn't. I remembered that it was there, so that's why I wasn't really concerned about my health. Ooh, TMP ammo. Anything else? Anything else? Check the map. See if there's any okay, there's a treasure nearby. Gotta make sure I grab that. Yeah, you guys already know. I'm still double knife swiping. Oh, you know what? Now the thought came to my mind. I did watch the new South Park. Dear God, the things they've done in terms of just content for that one episode was insane. I still can't believe what she did to Crypto. Oh, I finally... Okay, this is something that we've been alluding to for a while now, but I finally have that third gem. So now we can complete the Golden Links. I've been holding on to this thing for probably since the very end of the second act. It's been on my inventory for most of the third act, so I'm finally gonna get rid of it. Man, I'm surprised, Merchant. This is essentially another one of your secret hideouts, and yet you're hiding boatloads of cash in here for me to just take? Thank you. Oh, wait. Sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect you. Thank you. Trousers, no. Turns out that old man Sadler wasn't buying me from the start. Even though I succeeded in kidnapping Ashley, I sort of sensed this when Sadler didn't completely let me in the loop. Under the circumstances, I had no other alternative but to call for assistance. Perhaps she knew this was the way it was gonna go all along. My guess is that her ultimate goal might be different from Wesker's and mine. This is just the perfect opportunity to find out. And after I get rid of Leon and retrieve the sample, I'll put her in a body bag along with Leon and send them both to Wesker. So, Krauser, did you purposely leave this note for somebody? Like, why are you clearly writing notes of betrayal? Like, why is he writing clear evidence of his treachery? I don't understand.
Welcome.
Or the only other idea.
Rare things on sale, stranger.
Because, like, Krauser, the idea of him literally writing out the fact that he's going to betray Ada makes no sense to me. So the only other explanation for that line, not even that line, but that note, is that the merchant's been keeping an eye on Krauser for me, and he's literally just writing down every single time he talks to himself. That's my headcanon, is that some of these diary entries are just some of the characters narrating to themselves, and since the merchant is always everywhere, he's conveniently jotting all this information. Alright, let me sell this.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sold on the fact that I'm probably never going to use these eyes again, so I'm getting rid of all of them.
Thank you. Is that all? Thank you.
I'm going to hold on to the cat's eye a little bit longer.
What are you buying?
There's still a little bit of game left to go. I probably need to be in the tune-up section. Yeah, I do.
What are you buying?
Broken butterfly, don't need that. Ooh. We can get the exclusive for the TMP.
Is that all? Thank you.
Alright. Now, the TMP's firepower should be the equivalent of a pistol that's not upgraded. Yeah, the Punisher's pistol power or firepower is 0.9 with no upgrades. And now the TMP has a firepower of 2. So essentially, the upgrade now makes it like every bullet is essentially like the power of a slightly upgraded handgun. Yeah, Blacktail's regular firepower is 1.6. Okay, yep. So
what
it's
are you buying?
Having a fully maxed out TMP is definitely useful because now you get to kill a lot more things with less bullets.
Is that all, stranger?
Upgrade this.
Thank you.
This is going to be the next thing I'm going to
Is that
focus on
old?
upgrading.
Is that
Get this
old?
too.
Thank you.
Alright, so one more firepower upgrade, and then we can unlock the Striker exclusive, which I brought up before is my favorite exclusive in the game. And then once the Striker is done with, all I really have to focus on is upgrading my sniper rifle, which again, I really haven't been really focusing on firepower that much because if as long as you keep getting headshots, you really don't need to worry about it. My biggest thing was just worrying about getting the capacity to reload speed up. Okay.
Come back anytime.
I certainly will. We did a good amount of progress today. Oh, and there's another full regen, so let me do that. Yeah, let me spend the last minute just fixing up my inventory, because I have green herbs literally everywhere. But, yeah, as I was saying, that South Park episode was a riot, dude. Like, I love the idea that because of Trump taking over office, that Cartman as a character is just kind of irrelevant, because in a world where Trump is president, everybody can be Cartman. Like, there's like nobody out there to tell you, hey, what you're doing is messed up, because everybody can do it now. And there doesn't seem to be any sort of consequence. Oh, it's really funny. And I get it. Like, South Park does this on purpose. It's clearly meant to be a meta commentary on the idea that, you know, South Park paraded itself and prided itself on being that show that was willing to talk about anybody or talk down to anyone who deserved it. But now, everybody is just being South Park. Everybody is saying derogatory things. Everybody is being purposefully racist or indignant or you know, just hateful. And if everybody in the world is hateful and vengeful and cynical, is anybody really is? If everybody's the exact same as everybody else, then what's the point? I kind of feel bad for... It's one of those few moments where I never thought I'd say this in my life, but I feel bad for Cartman. I only feel bad for him just because he doesn't get to be himself anymore. Everybody else tries to be him, and it's hilarious. But yeah, let me check what's in this crate. Ooh, bullet. Okay. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of this part. I am so glad that I actually managed to, you know, not make it too short. But next time, we're going to have another great boss encounter. I can't wait to show you guys what's happening next week. As always, I appreciate all of the support. Let me know what you guys thought about that new South Park episode. And as always, I will see you guys later. Stay safe.